Hello and welcome to another session of Let's Get Real with Mona. That's me, Mona Naidu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, it's another Monday, but today is not just any ordinary Monday. It is the Lionsgate portal. Well, the time when the Lionsgate portal is at its peak, because today we get to be fully immersed in the frequency and the peak transmission of the Lionsgate portal. So it's lovely to be here with you on such a spiritually significant day. Now, I'm sure that if you are in my community, and for those of you who are new to me, you would know by now that for me, my highest growth, my most valuable growth for me and my clients, the people that I work with, is our spiritual ascension, our spiritual growth, our spiritual abundance, our spiritual wealth, because that's what we focus on. And everything else falls into place. The material things in our life just falls into place. So let me know where you're joining me from today. And yes, for many of you, it could still be early parts of the day, whilst for some of you, you've already passed on to the next day, and you've already welcomed in the frequencies of this peak spiritual, auspicious day for the many across the world. Now, for some of you, Lionsgate may be something completely new. And yes, there's lots of information out there on the internet that you can have access to. But in simple terms, it is considered one of those most powerful days when we can realign, we can retune to our big dreams and goals. Actually, we are being encouraged today to dream bigger than we've ever dreamt before. And right now, this year is more significant than it's ever been. Because you see, we've all been preparing for this time. We've all been, over the last 2 years specifically, had to wake up spiritually. We've had to become more conscious of the way we live, the way we do things, the way we are, the way we experience life. So, how has your day been so far? Have you felt the energies? Have you felt the shifts? Well, for me, I've been feeling it for a while now. And actually, the portal opened, the Lionsgate portal opened on around the 28th of July, the last full moon that we had. And it will go on until the 12th of July. And yes, you'll still feel the frequencies. But if you still have an opportunity today, I'm going to encourage you. If there's still light wherever you are, then go out and soak in the sun. Because you see, today is all about us aligning to the star called Sirius. Now, this comes from ancient times, and the ancient Egyptians really revered this day. Even the West African tribe, the Dogon tribe, also revere these days. These are some of the cultures that really revere this day. And it is when we really want to align to our abundance. Now, most people may think that when we want to attract good things into our life, we just have to go out and do things. But there's certain significant days, there's certain significant times of the year when the frequency, the alignment to our divine heritage, to our divine birthright, to our abundance is at its peak. And today is one of those days. Today is regarded as a day of good luck and good fortune. And when we understand that, like you plant a seed, you sow a seed, and it goes through its different stages before you can get to the tree blooming its fruit or vegetable or flowers, whatever it is, the same's for our life. There's a season, there's a period, there's a time for the best results. And when we use that consciously, when we work with that powerfully, then magic starts to happen. So I'd love to hear from you, what's going on with you? What are you doing? Are you already using what's called as the star power of this day to fuel your dreams? Now, I know for many of you, sometimes our dreams can be so big, and we look at our current circumstances and we wonder, how is it that we're going to reach those expansive dreams of ours? And here's the thing. If we keep thinking that we create based on who we are today, then we'll never manifest our dreams. Now, I thought it was so apt when I realized that the 8th of August fell on a Monday when I do my live sessions with you. Because this month of August, my theme was expansion. And what better frequency than the Lionsgate frequency, the connection to the star energy and frequency of the star Sirius is more expansive than you can ever imagine, right? And I'm sure that if you realize that 8 is considered the number of prosperity, of wealth, of abundance. Now, 8 is also the frequency of balance. It helps us to get back in harmony with ourselves. It helps us to rejuvenate ourselves and create new possibilities and new experiences. Hello, Eveline. I see you there joining us. You're back now, right? From your beautiful, expansive weekend that you've had. And this is just it. We have to use these powerful frequencies. We have to tap into it. We have to play with it. And I'll share just now how some of the ways are that you can work with these frequencies. But just think about this. Every day of the month, especially when we have double digit, those numbers like 77, 88, 66, 99, those are potent days. And it's time that we didn't just live life by default, that we worked with the celestial bodies. We worked with these high frequency days to activate our abundance, to be in flow with our abundance. Now, one of the other things I've been told about this powerful 8-8 day is that if you've ever wanted to win a large sum of money, well, then today is the day to set that intention. Today is the day to go buy a lotto ticket if you want to, or sign up or enter some jackpot or competition that you want to, because really, it is that powerful. Now, what do you think could be standing in the way of you winning something that you set your heart on? It's your doubt. It's your fear. Because maybe somewhere along the line you did believe, and then something made you doubt it. So right now, I want you to claim. First, I want you to declare, what is it that you want to experience? What's the next level? What's the next big thing that you want to create in your life? And remember, it's service, it's impact. And what do you want to claim today that maybe you were too afraid to claim? So with you being here today, I want to claim food in the bellies of every single person on this planet. Shelter, clothes, quality education. Well, free healthcare for those who require it. Happy, smiling people all around, but children, joyful children, just playing in the streets, especially here in South Africa and other parts of the world where children can't be free on the streets, just riding their bicycles, right? Vegetable gardens, orchards filled with fruit that you can just pick whatever you want to. Now that's what I'm asking for, this Lionsgate portal. I'm asking for the peak frequencies of Sirius to come into this planet and fill us with prosperity and abundance for every single one of us. Because the truth is, we can claim this for ourselves and everyone. How amazing would it be? And this is another thing, right? So I've already shown you how to boldly claim, boldly declare what you want for yourself and others. Do you know what I would love to do as well? Now, if you know me, I love travel. So I'm calling forth more luxury travel for Vis and myself. I'm calling forth having at least one uni-world. And if you know the uni-world cruises around the world, you know how luxurious they are. At least one uni-world cruise per year. And you know what my real dream is with the Uniworld cruise? To do the cruise in the South of America where they do the Amazon and Machu Picchu cruise. So I'm declaring and I'm claiming it today with all of you. What are you willing to do? How brave are you willing to be? Right? That's one of the ways. And we can do it so easily. Now, the other way you can do it is you can go out and you can let the sun's rays filter through you. And as those rays are streaming through you, and remember, if it's already late for today, you still have until the 12th to connect with these frequencies. See that just filling you up. See your dreams lighting up with this frequency, and don't be afraid to claim what your heart desires. Because you see, this Lionsgate portal is all about the frequencies of courage, of strength, of power, of resilience, because that's what the lion represents. Now, how awesome it is here for us in South Africa. We can go and be with the lions whenever we want to. We can go out into nature. We can go out to the Lions Park. Even, yes, you know, it's in a bit of a contained area, but it's not that controlled like a zoo. We can be that close to this magnificent qualities of the lion. Because here's the thing. It takes courage to dream big. It takes courage to choose something different for yourself and for humanity. It takes courage for us to be different to our family. It takes courage for women to stand up more powerfully in the world. So, what's resonating with you right now? How are you feeling knowing that deep down you have the spirit of the lion swirling through you today? And all you have to do is just tap into the frequencies around you. Whatever it is your beliefs are, your spiritual or religious beliefs are, it's all connected to the same frequency. So you call it in however you want to. You tap into that frequency and you bring it in and allow it to just be with you, be part of you, become it. Now, I love expansive frequencies. And just this morning, the question that I asked was, who are you when you are in your most expansive state? Now, why do I ask questions every week? You know, I learned a long time ago from my teacher, Dr. John D. Martini, that the quality of the questions determine the quality of our lives. I'm going to repeat that. The quality of our questions determine the quality of our lives. So instead of us asking, oh, why is this happening? Why me? But from a point of desperation and blame and agony, ask quality questions like, who am I when I'm in my most expansive state? And you know what I discovered about myself? I am a time goddess. I can play with time like time and I are one. I can bend time in directions I did not even know exists. I can create my reality in time frames that experts say you have to take years to achieve. Now, that's what a time goddess is. So who are you when you are in your most expansive states? You see, if there's one thing I've been able to play and mold and create and be, like I said, at one with, be part of, like a mermaid swimming through the ocean, my relationship has been with time. It's been this magical relationship with time. And that's why people could still not understand how I would be able to go from Johannesburg to Pretoria, not driving crazily, between 30 to 40 minutes. And that's just it. When we can become one with the expansiveness of a frequency, we can create magic. But there again, we have to have the courage to be different. We have to have the courage to step not out of the box. No, we have to have the courage to step in a whole new box, to be in a whole new space. And that's what this Lionsgate portal is calling forth today. You are no longer stepping out of the box. No, 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 no. You're creating whole new boxes that have never ever been created on this planet before. How do you feel about that? Can you feel that? The truth to that? Now, some of you, I want to see what comments are in here. Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. I love what Evelyn says. You are a queen in your most expansive state, and so am I. Absolutely, Evelyn. And someone, sure, that's verse, the quality of your questions determine the quality of our lives, by Dr. John D. Martini. Now, why have I asked you today to declare and claim who you are in your most expansive state? Because you see, until you acknowledge it, until you acknowledge the infinite being you are, well, you don't get to be that. You don't get to play in that frequency. We think we're being modest by playing small. We think, we are making others feel comfortable, or we're not letting others get upset by hiding our light. But the truth is, we contribute to the darkness in this world when we don't choose to shine our light. So the more you claim and you acknowledge, and I'm going to say this for those of you who kind of are still feeling like, oh, it's just too much of a stretch. Am I not going to be seen as pompous or arrogant if I do that? No, it all depends on how you do it. If you don't do it from a heart-centered place, then yes, you are going to receive the retaliation. But when you come from a heart-centered place, even if people make a fuss about what you're doing, you know why you're doing this. And if you're like me, and I know many of you in this community are, you want this world to be a better, brighter place, not just for yourself and your loved ones, but for all of us. So the more you claim and acknowledge and declare powerfully who you are, then you get to light the way for all those who follow you, who come after you, all those generations. We light up the way for our future generations. So, in my most expansive state, yes, I am a queen. And so are you if you're a female. And if you're a male, you are a king. And it's time that we all claim this. Because we can't create greatness if we don't own the greatness within us. We can't create this better, brighter world for everyone until we can choose that we are better, brighter, bigger, grander, more expansive than who we currently want to believe we are. And today, you have permission. You have permission to dream as big as you want to. You have permission to claim whatever you want to. And your journal is your own property. If you're not yet comfortable to go declare that on any public platform or to the people around you because you're afraid that you'll be judged, go write it in your journal and then read it out aloud. What is it that your heart desires? Because this is also an aspect of Leo. It's all about heart-centered leadership. It's all about heart-centered relationships. It's all about heart-centered giving and receiving. So, when we can honor our true desires, what our heart really wants, what our heart yearns for, that's when the magic starts to happen. So, this Lionsgate, what are you willing to declare for yourself? What are you willing to acknowledge about yourself? What are you willing to claim for yourself? Now, I've done two things today. I've claimed that I am a time goddess, and I've been known for this my entire life. And I've recently, and yes, I'm going to acknowledge this through the beautiful interaction with my dear friend Evelyn Zuika just last week, Thursday. I got to acknowledge the queen that I am. So today, what are you going to acknowledge? I've given you permission to claim whatever you want to. And you know what's the best part? In my communities, in these communities that you come together with me, you can claim whatever you want to. And you know what happens? You just anchor in that frequency. Because in this community, we hold the space for greatness. We hold the space for genius. We hold the space for abundance, for growth, for expansion, for love, for generosity. We hold the space for kindness, for peace, for unity. We hold the space for our evolution. So you are in the perfect space to create whatever your heart desires. Now, remember, the 8 is all about infinity. So the more you can connect with the frequency of the infinity, well, magically, your dreams are going to turn into reality. It really is that simple. Life isn't meant to be a struggle. Life is meant to be joyful. Life is meant to be in flow. Life is meant to be playful. Life is meant to be expansive. So What are you going to choose today on this brilliant, 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 auspicious spiritual day? So if you've never practiced Lionsgate before, if you've never been aware of how significant this day is, well then, today's your day to start. And like I say, you've got until the 12th to get yourself into that state, that expansive state. Because remember, we've still got a few more weeks for August to tap into its potent manifesting powers. And until you claim it, you can't have it. I can't wish it for you. Your loved ones can't wish it for you. Only you can claim it, because today we're moving beyond wishes. Today we are claiming our divine heritage. Today we are standing in our true power. And we are being the light that the world requires right now. So I think that you are ready to go out today and use what's left of this day. And just by the way, I'm not sure which parts of the world it would be most visible, but Sirius, he said that it would be the brightest star in the sky today. So if you can see it with the naked eye, I'm not sure, but hey, I see quite a few bright stars in the sky almost on a daily basis. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to connect with the brightest star that I can see today. And I know through my intention, I will connect with the royal light, that star power that's coming down from Sirius today. And I will encourage you to do the same. Do it in your way. Do it having fun. Do it in a ritual if you want to. Light a candle. Do whatever. Go dance. Hey, dance with some music on. Do whatever it is, but connect with this beautiful, high vibrational frequency today. Because remember, abundance is not about what you do. It's about your alignment to the frequency that brings the good to you. It's not just about the things we do. It's about our frequency when we're doing what it is that we have to do to bring the things to us. So, are you ready? Are you ready to go out today and make the most and the best of what's left of this day and enjoy it and receive this gift today from God, the universe, spirit, source, goddess, infinite wisdom? Receive the gifts today, because your best life is here already. So I'm going to make the best of what's left of my day today, and I trust that you will do the same. So until next time, I wish you an expansive, magical, powerful Lionsgate 2022. Until next time, ciao for now.